Slaying the Spire 2. It's okay, I'll beat it tonight, yes. True. Definitely true. We're going back to the Regent. This time we're gonna beat the game with the Regent, you guys. It's gonna happen, believe it. Why can't I win? Is the Regent trolling me? Receive this blessing. Yes, thank you, Meow. Did the Regent just thank someone? I didn't know he could do that. New leaf, transform a card. Now's Talisman, upgrade one of your strikes and one of your defends. That is... funny. It's silly, even. Remove 2 cards from your deck and lose 16 HP. The Precarious Shears. I mean, that's tempting. Just remove 2 cards. This is almost tempting, but I definitely think it's a bit of a waste, right? Transforming card is also interesting, but if I just get like a common or something, I'm not gonna be that happy with it. So, let's do one of each. And then accidentally cut myself in the process. Because the Regent doesn't know how to use a simple pair of scissors, I suppose? Is that the lore? Thanks for Lark, good night, Owls. Okay, so we are only doing 2 elites, maximum. This one's got a few rest sites, so maybe it's that way. But we have to start with all of these normal fights. And no question marks. Okay, there are question marks up here, but if we're going this way, then we're getting a lot of these normal fights as well, so it's kind of the same thing. So let's go left. We can even opt for a shop if instead of this question mark if we want to. Okay, starting with a bunch of fights to get cards. It's to get cards that we need. Should we just kill it? Then I take 2. Alright, I'll take 2. And call you in the morning. Well, now I can't use this. Okay, well, we can do this. It's fine. And then defend when we don't need to defend. Perfect. Beetlejuice. Oh, Shining Strike? Is that where we're going? Is that the direction we're going? I mean, it's a really good card. I like it, so I'm taking it. Don't say that 2 more times. You're not the boss of me. Might summon him? Oh, I don't like this start. Okay, I'm about to get hit really hard. So I guess we just have to block twice? Guess so. Guilty Geist. Is that what we're going with now? Oh, and that's a kill? Amazing. Skill potion and okay. Supermassive is back already. This one could have been our best card last run. But we don't have that deck anymore, so currently this doesn't really do anything. Tend to just skip here. Although 7 damage to all enemies is not terrible, honestly. I could see that actually being a pretty good card. In a lot of situations, actually. Just had a couple of drinks, Cold-Bloodify. Yeah? Anything tasty? You like glow too? I'm not crazy about glow. Is it just it's mostly its only real thing you're paying for is the stars, right? Star or stars. And then maybe a card next turn. Thanks for the cat-blooded Cobalt. How are you? Looks like Repo's next update will be out on May 7th. Oh no. I might have jury duty at that time. Had Mike's dirty lemonade and a Red Bull mixed. I don't know why you would buy lemonade if it was dirty. I wouldn't drink it. But lemonade and Red Bull mixed sounds pretty good. Although, if you mix Red Bull and alcohol, isn't that supposed to be dangerous? Because it's an upper and a downer mixed together? Sleepy, how am I? I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. Jury duty, I know. Got cleaned in your stomach, okay? Was it spilt and then put back in the bottle? That's what I think of when I hear about it. When I hear about dirty lemonade. It's probably what it was, Kai. You've done it and you're still alive? They brave. Hi, Keeper. How are you? Hi, well, our deck currently isn't anything. Other than that we have a really reliable way of getting stars, right? So, this one is not likely to pay off, unfortunately. You know, it sounds fun, so I think I'm gonna just take Crush Under. Because I feel like there are situations where it'd be really good. You tried the Dirty Mountain Dew that just came out and honestly weren't too thrilled. Is that the cream soda one? I think I saw that at the store and I was like... I couldn't even imagine why that would be good, so I didn't even touch it. And listen, I'm a kind of a sucker for new flavors of Mountain Dew. So the fact that I wasn't willing to touch it is just saying a lot. Not bad, hope things are well for me. They're pretty well. Going pretty well. I made chili. I ate chili. It was delicious. Tasted like a drink that couldn't decide whether to be a cream soda or a citrus. Not like a blend, okay. Yeah, it's bad. There you go. You prefer Mountain Dew blood of my enemies, personally? I mean, is that like pomegranate flavor? That sounds pretty good. Also, hi Scary Pastry, how are you? Also, we should be clicking on things, right? Let's click this. Your favorite of the more recent Mountain Dew flavors is the dragon fruit kind. Wait, where's there a dragon fruit kind? I haven't seen that one. Think Taco Bell just had a new flavor, a purple flavor. I have no idea what flavor it was, but it was good. Taking 1 damage when we could take 0? Unbelievable. Okay, can we kill him this turn? We can, it looks like. Wait, we can't? We can. That was easy. Photon Kick is nice. Kingly Kick is sort of anti-synergy with Shining Strike, because Shining Strike nerfs your draw, right? Otherwise, I'd be tempted to try and build around it. Photon Cat is very nice, though. Forge 5 and draw 2. Let's go Photon Cat. Tastes like sugary liquid with a hint of dew. That's what the, dirty cream soda Mountain Dew was. Okay. Pomegranate and iron is the blood of my enemies. They add iron flavoring, so it really gets that blood taste to it. That's commitment, yeah. The wiki says Dragon Fruit Mountain Dew was a Walmart exclusive. Okay. But convenience store near you has had it for a while? Okay. Well, I have a Walmart nearby. I might have to go check. Right, now he's just adding cards, so I guess we can just hit him. We'll put... Which one goes next? Yeah, we can make him lose strength next turn. I guess that's probably good. Oh wait, we had enough energy to play it this turn though. And nothing else to play with that energy except for stars that we don't need. Don't you blow that trumpet at me. These multi-trumpets at me. Is that what these are? I'll actually know what those are supposed to be. Alright, well I guess we're not playing Crush Under because we need to play Defend twice. Haman's probably, you think so? They're kind of wiggly for cannons. I mean, they're wiggly for trumpets too, but... Wait, why are you doing 12? Don't go like that. Hold on. Time out. Tama. Alright, we'll do a daze for next turn just so that... Just so that I can play out all my energy. Maybe I should have done Skill Potion. Yeah? Skill Potion so that I didn't take damage this turn. Would have been the smart play. Because then we probably get a potion at the end of this. No, we didn't. We didn't. I knew that we wouldn't. That's why I didn't use a potion. Okay, hold on. Wait. This is now a bombardment deck. Because I just decided that it is. Eight damage. Don't go like that. Suppose I should take 3. I don't want to, but... No, I refuse. I'm not taking no 3. Now I'm all soggy. You only play 1 skill per turn. Why did we do 5 damage? How am I supposed to bombard you? Alright, let's use this skill. How about that? I'm invincible? I can be invincible, you guys. Done. Bombardment is go. So at the end of your turn, if it's on top of your deck, okay, we need our photon whatever combined with this. It'd be amazing, except, you know, it's not a permanent card. You think you had this song on your MP3 player? Nice. It's a good one. I like it. I just recently put it on this playlist, so I think it's my first time hearing it. After putting it there. Is pale blue dot possible? You know what? Bombardment is technically playing itself, right? So I think there's a chance we can make pale blue dot work just because of that. Bombardment plus 4 cards. Which really just means we need more cards to cost 0 energy. And stars, probably. Because we have Shiny Strike for all our star needs. And or we just need more energy. But it kind of means that this isn't really playable yet. For each skill already played this turn, I don't see much hope for that one. The cheese! It's the cheese, you guys. Can we defeat an elite at 26 HP is now the question. Bright cheese? No, we're not burning this cheese, okay? You still put some Pillars music on there every now and then? Always some good cheery stuff. I do like the pillows. You're gonna say, please don't burn the cheese? I'm not burning the cheese. I'm gonna choose the cheese. Or just gorge on cheese. Alright, we're just gonna gorge on cheese this time because the chosen cheese is gonna hurt me too much. I pick it every other time, okay? 2 cards. Collision course. We need something that exhausts. Exhausts other cards. If we don't have that, we can transform a card. That's not the same thing. There's a free card that makes it easier to do. Pale blue dot. Crescent Spire might be the angle. If we're going for cards that require stars. Solar Strike is just a good card. Gather Light is a pretty decent card. This is basically, we talked about this before, but this is basically a strike that gets rid of one card and draws another. Gain 6 block, put a card from your discard pile on top of the draw pile. If we had that invincible one, that would be another good combo with it. Forge 5 and draw 2. They're not my favorite choices, frankly. Collision Course and Be Gone kind of combo because this will transform the debris away. But that said, is kind of the only synergy between those. As a free game on Steam where you and your friends can chase a wheel of cheese down a hill. I mean, you could also just go do that in real life, I suppose. This is the card deck, by the way. It's based on the actual thing that happens yearly in Gloucester in the UK. I don't know how to say that. They don't pronounce their words the correct way over there, so. I think with Shining Strike, we can afford a lot as cards with star costs, so it might be this. And then I'm kind of thinking Collision Course because these synergies that it has with Pale Blue Dot, but also with Exhausting. If we find a card that exhausts later, for Bombardment, we're also going to want other things that combo with it, like Collision Course. So I think that is going to be the combo for now. Gather for you? Gather Light, you mean? It is a block. It's a pretty decent block, true. I think I'd rather go for some blocks that use stars and stuff. I think I'm going for these. Take a little nibble of cheese, but this fuels you to eat even more cheese. Time passes. You have eaten an awe-inspiring amount of cheese. Tonight, dreams will be cheese. Proceed. You like Glitter Stream too? That's the two cost block this turn and next turn, right? I think that's pretty good. Just like you, for real, the dreams of cheese. To be fair, there are a lot of places in your part of the US that a lot of non-locals pronounce wrong. That usually means that they pronounced them wrong a long time ago. And now they're decided that that's the correct way to pronounce it, even though we've learned how to pronounce that word since then. But people refuse to accept it. Alright, we don't have any block. How did this happen? Oh look, we got a block. I guess we'll put a strike back on top. Alright, we're gonna Beetlejuice this guy. Look how little he is. Adorable. That debris will surely never come back to haunt me. Crush Ender is beautiful here. Pale Blue Dot doesn't really do anything, but it'd be good to get it out of the deck. We still don't have any block. Because they're both next turn? Sure. So we're gonna take another 3. I would like to Bombardment here, but I would also like to defend so I don't die. I probably should just, like, eat that damage and deal with it, right? What if I Shining Strike twice? What if I do that? This is fine? It's probably fine. We don't have any block anyways. But I could draw one. Right? I could draw one. Yeah, let's just do it this way. I drew one. Oh, wait, he's, we don't need block this turn anymore. My bad. He got Dizzified. I forget that this guy does that. Oh no, he's bigger. Why do I have this much energy? Don't go like that. So I can do 20? That's not 22. But we can duplicator it. Hold on. Why are we so close to making this work? I have to use my last potion just so I don't take 20 damage. Oh well. The math just didn't math this turn. It's rude. Another collision course? Okay. Better than a block potion, yeah. Know thy place. This will help me to get Pale Blue Dot, right? And I was just thinking that having more ways of doing vulnerable would be good. I think having another one of these is, it's a little too early. I can't get rid of the debris yet. And we don't have any synergy for the Sovereign Blade yet. So it's not that. What are my upgrades? This one no longer exhausts would be interesting. I mean, just having the attack that we get to do every turn be 11 damage instead of 8, is that it? The attack we get to do every turn, you mean Bombardment? No, we don't really have any way of playing that one yet. I think it's Shining Strike. What do you got? It's an anchor. That's a good one. All right, are we resting like a big baby? I think the answer is yes. Unfortunately, I think the answer is yes. Oh, we get to Bombardment this turn because this guy is being completely blocked by the anchor. Amazing. It's amazing news. I mean, not completely, okay. 1 damage got through, sorry. I did lie. Two damage? We're 2 damage off this guy? Oh, that's perfect, okay. Let's put... this back. I'm definitely gonna use that next turn, right? This guy's not even doing any damage. Hilarious. I don't think I've ever heard him make that noise before. Poor guy. As Glitter Stream, we kinda need block. Or we could transform 2 cards in the draw pile. Which is another way of getting rid of debris, but it's not a way of exhausting Bombardment, so... I think this is it. Even though it is, these cards are pretty good. The minion dive bombs, they're very nice. I mean, it might be it. This would be like one more way of dealing with debris if we're doing it a debris-heavy deck. Possibly. But at this point, I might need Glitter Stream. But this one's rare, you guys. How can I not get a rare? How am I supposed to not get a rare? Hi, Lo Bunny. How many hours into this run am I? Just 2. Just 2 hours in. We haven't gotten to the first boss yet, but we'll get there. How are you tonight? It's rare though, guys. How am I supposed to not take it? Hasn't even been an hour yet? I don't know. I can't keep track of time. You're good, yeah? Just got home from board games. Ooh. What kind of board games? I feel like we need more block. We just need more block. There's a time for... a shop. Yes, it's time for a shop. A bag of prep, a meal ticket. Kinda wish I'd had that before I arrived here. A furnace, refined blade, terraforming, solar strike, beat and shape. Look at, we can build an entire forge deck with these cards. 11 damage to all enemies exhaust, it's free. Master of Strategy. Both free cards. I think I can buy both the meal ticket and a card removal, right? That would be 252. I think I can barely afford it. Okay. Catan, then the Game of Life? There's no way those are the games you were playing. If they are, I'm very sorry. Or maybe you enjoyed them, I don't know. Look, there's a lot of people who really like Catan. I can't be too harsh on it because Catan is the game that made people realize that there are board games other than Monopoly. I can't be too mad at it. Just don't ask me to play it. Guys, what if I'm really greedy? No, there's no way I'm really greedy. That doesn't make sense. There's no way I'm really greedy. Lies? That would blow your mind if there were board games other than Monopoly? Is that what you meant by that? What about the time I stole candy from the kids? What are we talking about? So I lost track of what we're talking about. I think if we go here, then we take no damage from him. And then I'm only taking 2? Does that give us a chance to set up our bombardment? I think it does. This guy's almost dead then. Almost, but not quite. I said I'm not greedy. Oh, yeah, okay. But then I pushed all those kids down and stole their candy, and you have it on tape? I don't remember doing this. And if it did, then you can't prove anything. They'll never believe you in court. Really, that one, okay. Even though we have Crush Under to deal damage to all enemies. It was horrifying. Timmy broke his leg in 24 places. Now that doesn't sound familiar at all. Oh, that's right, we have Van Braces. 10 block, look at that. They'll believe you. Source, just trust me, bro. That is a very compelling source. People do tend to believe that one. Yeah, let's start here. Think we'll push... Oh yeah, let's push this one off. Right? Or we could just play it this turn. Kinda want to play Crush Under, but I guess we could play that next turn. Probably. Alright, save that one for next turn. Play this one right now. And then... Kaboom! Glittering makes your next turn free. Yeah, exactly. As long as I draw cards other than block this turn. Which I almost did. Keep your tongue to yourself. Get out of here with that. I don't even know why that attack would particularly hurt that much. That Crush Under again? Amazing. Okay, then this is probably kill. A touch of insanity. Choose a card in your hand and it's free to play this combat. Amazing. Gorget. Reflect. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Although Astral Pulse... That's no more Pale Blue Dot synergy, but... It's gotta be Reflect here. Because we're looking for blocks And we're looking for things to spend our stars on. I can go up to 21 block. Yeah, know thy place can be reusable. Glitter stream could be a little bit more. Stronger bombardment might be the play, just for, again, more damage every turn, right? Reflect is nuts. It's only locked attack damage, okay. I thought it was like... Also, that's a lot of block. Did they change this one? I feel like this used to be less block on it. Like 13? Why do I think 13? Is it because 1 and 3 are in the cost here? Is that why I'm thinking 13? Upgrading Glitter Stream means it's more tempting to actually play. How do we feel about Know Thy Place? Do we really want this to be reusable right now? I don't think I care about it that much right now. I think I definitely feel a lot better about Glitter Stream if it's upgraded. Alright, fish. If only I had a thing for transforming cards or exhausting cards. But I don't. I mean, sure, we'll do this again, so next turn, he's also weak and vulnerable. This turn is terrible, apparently. I shouldn't have played my block. I was just doing it for the funds. I think what we do is this. And then maybe Touch of Insanity Glitter Stream. I don't even think this is necessary, but... Then we lose 6 HP. 6 is a lot, actually. Gab him. And got our Shining Strike. Should we also Pale Blue Dot? Oh wait, we've got a combo here. Shining Strike. Photon Cut. Put Pale Blue Dot back. I guess. Shining Strike. Not more beckoning. Oh, a flex that doesn't do anything. Don't be intangible. You're not supposed to do that. We see up our free glitter stream. It was the glitter stream. Why do I still have energy? I feel like I thought that was gonna be the last one. Now I'm vulnerable from whatever that was you did. Guess I have to play these. 2 more. Cut it out! Get this fish out of here. Hey, Zotosaur, how are you? Bang bang. Actually, this one's really nice. I really like this card. Dying Star was 9 damage to all enemies and they lose 9 strength. And then Foregone Conclusion. Next turn, put 2 cards from your draw pile into your hand. I think it's Big Bay. I'm a fan of Big Bay. Although, it does do forge, so it puts a Sovereign Blade in the deck, and we don't really need it. Did I get a new job yet? No. I'm working on it, I think. It's slow going. I'm trying, okay? It might be Dying Star. Are we using up too many stars yet? Yeah, maybe. With Reflect, but we have the Crescent Spear, so we're looking for more ways of using stars. And Shining Strike alone really is just a star-generating engine. I could see this being a good card for us, so I'm gonna take it. It'll work out, yeah? The job thing? Probably. Let's go with probably. You and your friends are back again? I've made treats for you. Thanks, Tez Katara. It which feeds the fire. Got a lot of creepy candles set up in your place. A yummy cookie so we can upgrade 4 cards. A big hag. Remove 4 cards from your deck, and whenever you shuffle your draw pile, add Soot into your draw pile, which is just an unplayable card. If we get the synergy of exhausting or transforming cards, that'll be a good one. Replace the Act 2 map with a single special path. That actually was a pretty good one. But what does the map look like right now? I mean, it's most likely gonna be like this. Most likely. Get a job in the salon. I don't know anything about that stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I trained for computer things. It just turns out I'm not good at it. Okay, we can do 2 fires, 2 question marks in a fire. Two question marks in a fire or 2 fires and a question mark. So it'd be like that, and then we pick one of those. So it'd probably end up being 2 fires. So how do we feel about this map? Or should we get a better one? Fire, elite, elite, fight, fight. Fire, fire, question mark, question mark. 4 more fights, so 6 fights. 6 normal fights. If we just upgrade 4 cards, where would we be? It'd be like... we'd upgrade Bombardment. And probably Crush Under. Know Thy Place. And... Reflect. It's not bad. Obviously, it's always good to get upgrades. If you're a move 4, it'd probably be like 2 defense and 2 strikes. And I don't really know if I'm ready to lose that many defense. We only have 2 block cards that are not basic defense. So I didn't go back. You guys responded to me saying depressing things, and I didn't go back to read. What I mean, I'm not good at it. I mean, I'm not good at it, okay? These days, people who are not good at it can be replaced by just AI, okay? And even around the last time I had a job doing it, there's so many other people doing it that you could just replace me with any one of them. But now they're all being replaced. So not great odds. Could hit up NVIDIA to see if they need a new mascot. Yeah. I could be an NVIDIA mascot. Make YouTube videos for them promoting DLSS5. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if I would do a good job at promoting that. Do I like it? Like computer stuff? I don't know. I would probably like making video games more than I like doing whatever other computer nonsense I was doing. But that's kind of a whole different thing that I didn't really train for. Someone you went to college with for a while got involved recently with a pyramid scheme. I should get involved with a pyramid scheme. And make a bunch of videos every day trying to sell people a course on how to sell other people the same course. Yeah. And then you just have to not be the one left with the bag, right? Easy. That's why they need promoters, is because they don't know what DLSS5 is. It's a compelling point pastry. Even NVIDIA doesn't know what it is? You think? Also, is it me or are Tezcatar's hands really small? I think this map is probably doable. And we don't really need to make a new one. It'd probably be fine to just upgrade 4, I think. Hands are teeny? That's what I thought. Maybe it's something living inside the cloak that's not Tezcatara? Do you like 2 Izgok? I don't think we know exactly what we would remove right now is the problem. We'd end up removing too many defends, and I don't have anything to replace them yet. And as it is currently, I'm just gonna end up running into all of my junk cards because I don't have any card to remove them yet. I mean, that would be incentive to get a card that removes them, but I can't guarantee I'll get one. is the problem. Okay, but here's the reason why we would do it, is because I took the precarious shears to remove 2 already, and we're just making the smallest deck that we possibly can, smaller than we've ever made in this game before. And maybe that'd be fun. It leans into a deck type that I want, but not one that I have yet. Makes you think that she's wearing a huge mask on a little body. Maybe. Yeah, let's just get the... We're just gonna upgrade. So it's gonna be these. Probably Crush Under. I just don't know how long we'd survive after removing that many cards. It does sound fun. But we'd end up getting a lot of soot, and we don't have any way of dealing with it. We'll draw a bunch of dead hands, and I'll be sad. We just do it? We just bombard? And take 3 damage? Doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, we got a Gorget. We're not taking any damage. I wasn't worried at all then. I shouldn't have been. Shining Strike. Put that one back. Shining Strike. Oh yeah, we're just killing it. Okay. The Knockout Blow. 38 damage, and if it kills an enemy, gain 5 stars. That might be a little extreme. The card from a discard pile on top of the draw pile. Spectrum Shift. Okay, this is to add random colorless cards. I mean... this is not really the archetype we're doing. We don't really have anything to go with this. But strangely, it's like the most attractive one here. Should we just take Knockout Blow? It's too much energy is the problem. I don't have that much energy. It's so strong, though. 38 damage. Probably not. It is a way of getting stars, but we probably don't ever get stars from it, because we probably don't ever find an opportunity to use it. The card from a discard pile on top of the draw pile. I don't know which cards we target with that particularly. Things like Crush Under, maybe. Falling Star. Shining Strike if we accidentally let it slip, right? I am just banana. Sorry, you didn't... the first was not still available. Somehow. I don't know, like it's a slightly worse hologram. We do need block cards. So there's that argument. I think I'm just taking it. It's okay. Cat is here, by the way. He's here to yell at me. Scare piece to Regime's first? How did you do that? I thought someone already got it. Amazing. Amalgamator, clang clang. You hear the echoes of metal upon metal on the other side of a wall. Why is that one word? Can you do that? As you press your head against the wall to listen in, the wall opens up, revealing a hulking, six-armed figure toiling away. Its face is a swirling vortex of glowing sigils that shift about. One with an ascending spirit has found my workshop. Let's get combining. There's one for people and one for ghost donuts, yeah? That's how you redeemed it first? I didn't even know that I had that loophole in there. But good job, Pastry. Okay, so we're either combining 2 strikes into an ultimate strike, or 2 defends into an ultimate defend. And look, if we had removed all of those cards, we wouldn't even be able to do this. What would we even do? Guys, what would we even do? But, let's see. The 2 blocks into 1 ultimate block is like a 12 block, right? No, it's probably like 10, right? Because I think Ultimate Strike was 12. Maybe it was over the actual combo. Like, combining them literally would be 10 and 12. But I think the numbers were actually more than that. Like, obviously it feels way better to play a block for double this. For at least double this. And I hate playing defense for only 5 block. But we have so many other attack cards currently that removing my strikes is probably the way to go first, right? I think so. You're good at finding holes because you're a donut? Okay. Sure. Are you... Is that what they're good at? Also, I thought you were like... I thought you were trying to hide that with the sheet and everything. 1 makes the deck more consistent. 2 is probably more useful. Yeah, oh, it actually shows the cards here as well. 11 block and 14 damage. It's more useful as a card than defend cards. Defend cards are painful to play. But I want to get rid of my normal strikes. We have so many attack cards in the deck. But this is just a better way to thin my deck currently. So we're going with that. Clang, clang! The Amalgamator strikes its bone anvil. Was that what it was? Can you do that? Can you have an anvil made of bone? Does that still work properly? Memories of combat attacking and offensive strategies sharpen with each blow. Your most ultimate technique returns to you. Yeah, also, by the way, these are conceptual things that he's striking with the on the anvil. I don't really get it, but that's how it always works in this game. That's a weird way to phrase it. I agree. Yeah. Oh, I'm right? You're just a ghost? You gotta make up your mind, man. It's illegal in 35 states, but you can make an anvil out of bone. Okay. Glad you're here to tell us about this. About things like this. Tempting to reflect, but I think we just Falling Star here. To make sure that he's weakened and vulnerable next turn as well. We can't spend all of our energy. What? Hate it. You good at loopholes because you're a lawyer? Got it. Hey, you can't take the ultimate strike I just hit you with. He caught it out of my hand? I don't think you could do that. I don't have any attacks. Drawing all of my blocks on the wrong turn. I hate this. If I could put something from here on top. This wastes my Van Brace, but... I could put Know Thy Place on top. I think we should do it. What was that? Was ethereal? I have an ethereal card? Maybe I wanted to keep it? Not now that I got it into an ultimate card. I don't know about that. Oh, Dying Star's ethereal. Got it. Okay. Fair enough. It is decent dash for 1 energy. That's what I'm saying. 14 for 1 energy is pretty good. Why are you doing 21 damage to me, though? Can you not? Why, 15 is better. See, we get Falling Star if we Venerate. That is all of our energy, so I guess it's fine. But this does draw us a card. It's a defend. I don't want it. Are we winning? We're winning! Take my stolen card back. I want it. Celestial Might deals 6 damage 3 times. Astral Pulse is back. Or Lunar Blast. These are not the cards I want. But a 0-cost card does help me get to Pale Blue Dot. How many skills do we play? What is our ratio of skills to attacks and powers? We've got 4, 5, 8. 8 out of 18 are skills. So it's exactly split between skills and attacks with 2 powers. This doesn't seem likely to do a lot, so I'm gonna hold off. I don't think I'm gonna do it. That Dewey Astral Pulse, I think this is getting to the point where we're trying to spend too many stars. Although it does make our Crescent Spear better. But that's not even upgraded. 14 damage to all enemies. Just think about it. Nah, gonna skip it. Lunar Blast is one reason that I lost my last run. You think so? Just because I drew it when it didn't do anything? It was supposed to be good because it had strength. Oh, it's the colossal flower, you guys. Let me think. I forget what this thing does. So you have to spend a lot of health to get it, but then it's like... It's something about getting a bunch of... either energy or upgraded cards or something. It's a good relic. I can't remember what exactly it does. I think let's do it. Let's lose the HP. And we'll take the Polinus Core. Every 4 turns, draw 2 additional cards. Actually, pretty nice. It was none of the things I was talking about, but... 2 additional cards every 4 turns is very cool. I killed it. Oh, everything I touch gets ruined. Yeah, we Pale Blue Dot. Falling Star. Crescent Spear. Venerate. Now I'm tender. I would like to just play Bombardment, but we all know I'm gonna get hit for 21 if I do that. Minus 3. So let's just play... I wish I could play Reflect. I'm 1 off from playing Reflect. Unbelievable. What can we say for next turn? Maybe Bombardment, because next turn is kind of a free turn. Kind of a free turn. Yeah, go for it. We are gonna get hit for 7. Minus 2. But... get him. We got the 2 additional cards. And are we winning, or... We are winning, okay. Couldn't quite tell from the numbers on the cards themselves. Royalties at the end of combat gain 30 gold. I mean... There's no synergies here, but... It does sound fun. Are we greedy? Am I greedy? The upgrade just gives 5 more? Sad. I'm taking it. Never to be used again. Not these guys. Let's start with this guy. Oh, Crush Under is great. Okay. We can only play 2 more of these, so let's put... the Ultimate Strike back. These are the same damage. Amazing. Yeah, put that one back. Crush them all under. And this one we can actually get rid of. not enough stars again. The dying star is gonna die again. Can you even believe it? At least we'll get money, though. And then we take 11. Perfect. I love that. Let's Glitter Stream and Shining Strike here, I think. It's gotta be worth it. Reflect is pretty nice here. But can we... We can. That does it, right? I'm just gonna play this. You know what? Fine. No. Not gonna do it. Be brave. Must be brave. A Droplet of Precognition. Choose a card in your draw pile and add it to your hand. Sure. Stardust. Sure. Another Crush Under? Explosive Battle. Let's see, this has synergy with Shining Strike and Crescent Spear. But our Star Engine at this point is not strong enough. How do we feel about another Crush Under? It's been one of my favorite cards, frankly. But I don't know that I need a second one. Would have been nice in that fight. I definitely would have liked it in that fight. But we also have Dying Star if we can just have the stars to play it next time. I think this is just a skip. Although, this is technically playable, even though you have 0 stars for Payably Dot. But if you do have any number of stars, it uses all of them up. Which... it's not always a great thing. I think we skip here. Let's upgrade. Well, the Ultimate Strike turns into 20 damage. Is a lot. Upgraded Photon Cut is really good. You know, let's go with that. Drawing 2 makes it a lot different feel to it. Warpaint, ready? 2 defends. Great work there, Warpaint. Great work. Let's see, 63. Do have 4 fights coming up. Maybe I should just heal in preparation for that. I guess in its defense, most of our skills are already upgraded, right? Reflect, Glitter Stream, Know Thy Place. Cosmic Indifference is the only... is I think the only one that know, and Venerate are the only non-defense that they could have hit. Odds were pretty good. Yeah, let's just rest in preparation for these 4 fights in a row. Alright. Definitely want that. Start up our star engine. Litter stream would have been nice to play, but... it's fine. I don't have any vulnerable. You know what? We're definitely doing this, right? So that plus this kills this guy? That's gotta be worth it. What are we putting back on top? We're playing Crush Under and Shining Strike, I think. Although that means we're taking 8 damage. It's not amazing. We have to play this one. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Now we take 5s. Ow. Tracking really doesn't like when I drink it in that particular manner. Well, we have Dying Star. I mean, that's great. I mean, this guy's still doing 7? That's obnoxious. I guess we have to hit him with the ultimate strike. Alright, we have Reflect. Perfect turn for that. And Shiny Strike has been putting in some work getting us our stars. I love it. Dying Star again. Now you're doing 0 damage? What's the difference? Wait. Why'd you take double on that? I don't actually know why his strength is down that far. Is it because he died before the Dying Star thing went off last time? That's actually amazing. And probably a bug, but an amazing bug. Luck of Stars, okay. Glow Plus. I guess it's Cloak of Stars here. Just a nice little block. I would like to get rid of my basic defend. Now, because now there's only one basic defend. But... let's see, we're still taking 6? No, we're taking 2 because of this. Okay. I don't really even feel like I need to defend that. Get should have also probably dropped out of precognition to pull something out that I need. Dying Star is a great one here. We can even Falling Star first. Okay, hold on. But it means we won't be using Cloak of Stars, and I might need that. And I won't. If I'm using this and this, I won't need it. Let's start with a pale blue dot. Oh, it does mean we're not using Crescent Spear either then. Means we're just using these two. Not enough stars. What if we get an attack potion into something that gives us stars? Don't think of killing them fast enough. This one. Weaken. And then we can't get enough stars to reflect? Dang it. Wait, we can do something. Hold on. No, it's too much energy. We can hit Cosmic Indifference to put something on top. Photon Cut to bring it out. But then we can't use Reflect after whatever we bring out. We'd need, like, Venerate or something. But we could... Hold on. Shining Strike, Photon Cut to bring back Shining Strike. Play Shining Strike again, but again, there's no energy left to play Reflect. Wish I could play this. You still like Glow Izgok? Sorry, I missed that when you said it a while back, I guess. I think I'd probably play his attack potion is probably how this works. Do we ever, like, kill this one? 12... 14... That does kill that one. This one's doing more damage than that, though. And I'd be playing this one just for the block, frankly. Well, no, this one for the block, if anything. Is there anything we really want out of it? Know thy place, maybe? This might be just enough attacks to get it to get this turn to work. So let's try. Crash landing, 21 damage to all enemies, and then fill your hand with debris. This just wins us the fight, right? So I guess we take it. It wasn't 21 damage because of the weakness, that's fair. But we still get to do this. 1, 2. We'll put that on top, sure. 3. That was a much nicer way to resolve that. Energy, pocket watch. Probably not with the pocket watch. A second bombardment, but we still have no way of actually exhausting them, guys. Please, Game, please. Game, please. Give me some synergy. Pocket Watch is great. It's not great with a Bombardment deck, I think. Is the first problem with that. Yeah, do one of those. And then that. Oh. Thanks for following. I appreciate you. It'll be good before I get the Pocket Watch activated? Yeah, maybe. Just for more cards though, right? I need energy is the problem. Hey, Thomas. Thomas Therbato. Thanks for watching. How are you tonight? Should we... Okay, we've been weakened by this guy. I hate it. Oh, but this is great. We'll definitely do that. We're already down to 3 plating. But this is turn 2. This only gives 4? Only gives 4 plating, you guys. And have a good day. We already out of here? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we got a photon cut first, right? That's gotta be the order. Put that one back on top. And that one. Stop nibbling at me. It's not a good turn for Reflect, unfortunately. It's a pretty good turn for Bombardment, I guess. So we go like that. And like that. I think that was a Pocket Watch turn, by the way, right? And we're getting another one. Is a Pocket Watch Paulina's core turn? Incredible. Let's play a Reflect. What? We have another Bombardment, though. Hold on.
Everybody!
Can't do anything about it. Hi, Waffles. How's it going? How are you? Let me... Grow. Grow bigger on the screen. Hi. You send them my way? How's Spire treating me? It's treating me okay so far. It's stubbornly refusing to give me good synergy, but... we're somehow making it work. We're just playing some Slay the Spire tonight. I like the Regent, this character. But I'm apparently bad. I've pinned... I've pinned a bit beneath my chin. Hold on. That was pretty cool. And a little bit sharp, a little bit painful. Thanks for the bits, Unjust Banana. You know what I mean with a rough synergy? It feels like since the update, things have been less consistent. It was a pretty good catch. I didn't try to catch it. It just got caught underneath my chin. Some would say that the sharp end got lodged in my throat, but I don't see any blood, do you? So clearly that's not what happened. Anyways, this is our deck. It's really just kind of slapped together. We have 2 bombardments. And no way of exhausting cards. And a collision course. We have a Shining Strike as our only star generation. And like 4 cards that use it, including a Crescent Spear. And a royalty's thrown in just for a little bit extra inconsistency. In case we needed it. Don't see any at all, and no blood at all, yeah. I mean, I hope not. I hope you didn't suddenly see blood. Who needs to be consistent? I would like to be consistent. It's not exactly working out this time, but we haven't died yet, and that's important. Let's Shining Strike here. And also Crescent Spear. Wait, we could have also done this. The whole time we could have done this. Yep. I go. Wow, I stopped his spin. And then just free kills with Bombardment. Gambler's Brew. Black Hole is... It's a thing. Cosmic Indifference Plus is also kind of a thing. I mean, these are not exactly what I was hoping for. Still. I mean, Black Hole has got to be pretty good with Shining Strike, right? It's not the build I was really going for, but it works somewhat. Yeah, let's make it work. Let's make it work. It kind of works. You've been getting a very ethereal soul Asti Doom Necrobinder runs all mushed into one, yeah? Just try and make all the things work all at the same time. How's it working out? Also, we have a lot of money that we could be taking to the shop here. So do I fight or do I go to the shop? I am tempted to just shock. Because we can buy our relics. Who needs to fight for them? I'm doing it. A belt buckle. When you have no potions, you have 2 additional dexterity. Bronze scales. Maybe. Or unceasing top. I don't think that's ever gonna work. Gold axe, hold on. I think this kind of might be a gold axe deck. 7 damage to all enemies 7 times. Another Shining Strike? Probably not. Refined Blade, Cosmic Indifference, Spectrum Shift. These are not what I wanted. Surprisingly pretty well, but not beat axe too well. But still pretty well. Is that pretty well? Is that what we call pretty well? Maybe I'm doing better than I realize. What's the third relic? This is if you have no potions. You get 2 additional dexterity. I mean, we generally try to stay above 0 potions, I think. I think this is a gold axe deck, because Bombardment plays automatically every turn twice. And gold axe just gets huge, or something. Play 2 random cards from a draw pile. If we can force this to play our bombardments, then it's amazing. It also technically bypasses the need for stars. It's an interesting one, actually. Better than I thought it would be initially. I think we remove a defend. Then we might actually take this. Is that terrible? Is this a terrible idea? I mean, upgraded, it's just pure value, right? Other than it's a place like Know Thy Place and Collision Course, which are cards I put in the deck. You've always thought that Axe was bad / mid. The first time I got it, it was doing like 50 damage. But, you know, I guess that was a deck that was playing a lot of cards. I think that was a silent deck with a lot of draw and things like that. Okay, let's get rid of defend. And I'm buying this card. I don't care that it's bad. What else could I buy? Could buy another Shining Strike. To more consistently get a Shining Strike to play. The problem is just they don't synergize with each other. Because when you play both, then they both clog the top. You clog your draw at the top of the deck. Yeah, let's go. Then on the upgrade, we're gonna upgrade Catastrophe, you guys. Actually, oh yeah, this retains, right? That's not that big a deal. This one just becomes 4 instead of 3 damage. This one becomes 24. Give me Catastrophe. Just do it. Gamba. Gamba time, you guys. Alright. Sort of unfortunate draw, but there are 3 cards I'd play. Black Hole. Down. Suppose we could have also maybe dropped a precognition, is what it's called. And maybe just gotten a bombardment out there immediately. Would have been a good turn for it. Oh well, too late now. Alright, now we're doing 8 times 2. Now if I play an energy potion, what else can we do? Because we could bombardment, obviously. Suppose we could play defend and that takes care of it. I'd love to play Dying Star. We'd have to drop it a precog to play it, though. Drop it a precog and energy potion to bring out Where are you? Shining Strike. Then I could play Dying Star. And then I take no damage, and I don't have to defend. I don't know if that makes it worth it. Thus a photon cut to fish. But we know exactly what we want, right? No, we're doing it. We're spending the potions. Bring me the Shining Strike. Play the Dying Star. And then we energy potion to play a Bombardment. And Callisti Course for good measure. But free damage. Okay, Bombardment is here, even though I have Catastrophe in hand. Why are you doing 28 damage? Can you stop that? Actually, no. I changed my mind. Keep doing that. Let me frantically escape. We didn't get to catastrophize. I never get to catastrophize. Could have Falling Star, but I kind of feel like it's a waste of stars. Oh, I can only do it after having played that one. That's right. Let's bring something out. Guaranteed next turn. What do we want? What do we want guaranteed next turn? Catastrophe? Might be a dumb idea. This is now 13 damage. It's getting there. Catastrophe, do it. Let me frantically escape again. Okay. That's pretty great. Photon Cut, we can decide what to put back on top for Catastrophe. But Catastrophe doesn't play the top cards, it just plays random cards. It's fine, just play me 3 random cards, do it. Frantic Escape, okay. Defend, Cloak of Stars. Fantastic. Now I don't have to defend. Thank you very much. A catastrophe of blocking. That's what that was. We play royalties. I almost just did it by instinct, but... might legitimately be taking a lot of damage here. There's nothing we can do about that, I guess. Hold on. That's that. 21, we're so close, actually. So close, actually. It's fine. We're not getting there, so we'll just defend. We get all of our health back anyways, so just get the money. Then bombard. See you later. Dexterity Potion, Monarch's Gaze, Comet, Void Form. Okay. Well, I guess it's Void Form, but it's really bad synergy with Catastrophe. until you play it, and then it's great synergy with Catastrophe. I just need to remember that you have to play it last on your turn, right? Because it does end your turn when you play it. Hello, it's Baku, the first demon. More of my power can be yours for a small price. A blood-soaked rose. Add 1 enthralled to your deck and gain an energy at the start of each turn. Enthralled, if this is in your hand, it must be played before other cards. I mean, synergy with Void Form? Sarah Talon. Add 2 random curses and 3 wishes to your deck. Put a card from your draw pile into your hand and then exhaust. Interesting. So 3 free tutors that do exhaust when you use them, in exchange for 2 curses in your deck. For a music box, create an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. Interesting. So if you can afford to play it a second time, you keep it for the rest of the fight. And if not, it goes away and you don't have to clog your deck with it anyways. I think it's probably the blood-soaked rose. It might get us in trouble sometimes, but the extra energy's gotta be great. We can get 2 elites again. Then we can get a shock right before the end. Sounds good. And we have this guy again, by the way. I think we're gonna be just fine against that boss. 2 shops in a row? Probably not. We are getting kind of a lot of normal fights, which I don't like. And not that many rest sites. It'll probably be fine. Oh, it's these 2. Let's go. Weak on this guy. Bombardment. Collision course. Greed? Is it greed, you guys? Now we're currently taking 2 damage. Greed. It's greed. Keep your balance. Thinks greed is good. Oh, that goes through the shield? What the heck? It goes before the shield happens. That's crazy. Also, this is great. And then we just win. Let me just win. Yes, I will defend as well. Bonk! glad we graded that. Guiding Star, draw 3 cards for 2 stars. Or Solar Strike Plus. Gain stars. And we feel like gaining more stars, you guys. I mean... Hey, Enthralled shows my character on it. You wonder if Bombardment still goes through the shield with the updated timing. Think it might be Guiding Star. Oh, it's the tea party, okay. I'm gonna obtain royal poison. At the start of each combat, lose 4 HP. But heal to full now. We don't have... We don't need HP. Or lose 11 HP but obtain a random relic. Let's pick a fight. I'm picking a fight. We jump onto the table and kick the Warlord Knight in the face. The knight lets out a haunting shriek and keels over. Everyone gasps. The patrons stare wide-eyed at the corpse of one of their regulars, then burst into applause. We were wondering how to get rid of Sir Wygor. Incredible work. But dump out your poisoned tea, and you discuss tactics and secrets all night. A most excellent tea party. They liked that I picked a fight with that guy so bad that they gave me real tea instead of poisoned tea. There you go. And I got a regal pillow. Well, I don't need that. It's the symbiote. Deal 50% more damage but lose 2 HP when you play it. Is there any attack that I would take 50% more damage on? Bombardment? No, because then you'd lose HP every turn. Let's not. Let's not and say we did. Corrupted Spear? What spear are you talking about? The Crescent Spear? I mean, maybe. Maybe it'll get strong. When we upgrade it, it's gonna get a pretty big damage bump, right? Otherwise, we could transform a card. I don't really think we need to do that. I mean, what would I even transform, right? Defend plus. Venerate? Probably Venerate. And then the only way we have of getting any stars is Shining Strike. Even though we have this many cards that use stars. Along it travels, you stumble upon a dark, amorphous Pollock. You can sense it is very old and very evil. Let us approach. Corrupted Spear. That is probably to play, right? What else would we put it on? We could put it on Gold Axe. What if we put it on Gold Axe? Actually, I kind of like this. Hold on. The Corrupted Gold Axe. I think so. Finn, 85 stream streak. Wait, how did you do that? How did you get 85? Thanks for the 85 stream streak, and congratulations, your prize is in the mail. Definitely this time. Is magic to get that high of a streak? The only explanation, I think. Okay, hold on. So we kind of need to play Shining Strike. Kind of need to play Crush Under. But this means I'm still taking... So this'll turn into 6 damage, 12 damage, so 18. I'm still taking 4. It's not good. Kind of want to play Glitter Stream in that case. Yeah, alright. It's not a great turn for using things like this because we already started with some block. But it means next turn will be a lot easier. Oh, we have 4 energy as well. Hold on. I have 4 energy. So I could play... Rush Under... Shining Strike... I don't know. What else would I play? Guiding Star? Maybe. Royalties? I mean, probably. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Glitter Stream. Shining Strike. Royalties. The Greed. Where are my area effect cards? I mean, I just discarded one, I guess. Here's one of them. This is what I was looking for. Suppose I should have waited to see if I had any vulnerable in my hand before doing that, but too late now. Catastrophe, go! Know thy place. Enthralled, and Crescent Spear, which makes me lose 2 health. Great. Perfect. It's just what we wanted. And we can play one more thing. I guess it's Shining Strike. Oh, this guy's weak, yeah. Let's definitely target him with that. Don't need to play Cloak of Stars, so I won't. I mean, Reflect would be fun, but we don't need to do it. So I guess we won't do it. A Fortifier Potion. Gather Light is pretty good. Pillar of Creation is not. We don't create cards, right? I mean, we create debris occasionally. With this, and that's about it. I think Gather Light is a pretty good card here. It's a perfect turn to start off with a Bombardment. Alright, now do we Pale Blue Dot or Black Hole here? I think the Pale Blue Dot build is not really coming together. Let's just do a Black Hole. Pale black hole. Well, that's so many cards. I know the Crescent Spear wasn't there. Wasn't a corrupted one, I forgot. It's the Gold Axe. Then Catastrophe, she would do it. But it could play, Void form, right? So let's start with... probably a Shining Strike and a block of some kind. I guess just to defend. One of those. Do one of those. Then play 3 random things, please. Ultimate Strike, Gather Light, and Photon Cut. And then we get to put something back on top for next turn. We can save this one from doing away with Ethereal. Not a big deal, honestly. This is not a fight that needs area effect. Let's put Bombardment back. And maybe we'll be able to play that next turn. Bam! Alright, well he's just buffing this turn, luckily. And we can't play our Bombardment because we have to play that. I hate it. I've been in Freyland. 5 strength. My Bombardment came back. Without royalties, though, or void form. Hold on. I do want to play this void form. It's gonna make the rest of the fight kind of trivial. But I do wish I could play royalties as well. Without taking a bunch of damage. Oh well, you reflect. What it seemed like I got twice the effect from that reflect. $28 damage on this one now. Cosmic Indifference lets us fish a card back out. That is no longer free because we just played our free one already. But you know what? Do it. Royalties? Now, if we put Bombardment in there, right? The next turn... and because this puts on top of the deck. So next turn, we'll get to play that one. But then we won't get royalties. Oh, it is the first 2 cards, by the way, void form. I kind of forgot it. I mean, we can play it this turn, then. If we just draw it. Not for free, but... I mean, he just dies next turn immediately if we do this, right? The question is just... is it worth rushing it that much to take what seems to be 22 damage currently? feel like we could probably afford... to maybe do glitter stream, photon cut, put this back on top. Okay, we've also got gather light and shining strike. I like shining strike. Should we play that now? I mean, this is 36 damage. They do lose 2 HP. We don't need to lose the 2 HP, but the 2 HP. Let's just heal. By which I mean block. Let's just take less damage here. This little frog is doing a lot. Enthralled, easy. Catastrophe, you ready? Hold on. It only has 2 things to play and they're both free, you guys. I hate it. Ready? To play 2 free cards for the cost of 2? Amazing. And there's not even a 3rd card to play. Where's my royalties card? Gamma Blast, Refined Blade, Patter. This is probably a skip here. Probably shouldn't get another card that costs stars, even though we have the Crescent Spear. About Patter. The Vigor doesn't really combo for us, so I think I'm gonna skip it. Now we're taking 6 damage. Yeah, maybe we still need to glitter stream. Then we should have weakened this guy so we could make him vulnerable and beat him up. Alright, let's draw 3. Crush Under's very good. But we also have Bombardment. I think we do this. Then we probably... So we're gonna be blocking for 14. We're taking 2 currently, so let's just hit this guy. Then deal 18 to this one. Enthralled. So interesting. But we can only play 2 things. This is a problem, frankly. Okay, we could gather light here and block most of it. Put this back on top. I should have hit this guy, though. Yep, I shouldn't. I was really planning on using a different thing. I could triple my block in order to not lose 2 max HP. But I think it's gonna be fine. So we're taking 28 total, right? So we're taking 3 damage. Is void form. Can't really play it. Bombardment is expensive. I wish we could exhaust it. I really do. Hi, Relic. How's it going? This game is on the hubby's wish list. Nice. It's a lot of fun. I recommend it. How are you doing tonight? Okay, I think what we have to do is... Falling Star, Shining Strike on this guy. But we need to also hit this guy. Maybe it's Falling Star on this guy. Shining Strike here. Bombardment here? No, but then how do we block? Cloak of Stars. And we could triple it. You good? Good here? I'm doing all right. The game is being a little bit... The game is being a little bit rude to me tonight, but... I got, like, no attacks in my hand. I'm just now realizing. Okay. Let's... I think we just have to go with that plan. So this one... Go here. And then we... The only thing we can do is Cloak of Stars, right? And then we're still taking 1. We're taking 1 damage. Losing 2 more max HP. It's fine. It's probably fine. Maybe it's fine. Oh, well. Maybe we should have used the potion. Oh, come on, really? Can we even do that? Is that... That seems greedy, you guys. That seems really greedy. I'm doing it. It might be a terrible idea. We'll find that out later. Oh, Stonecracker is nice. I like the Stonecracker. Oh, these guys. Okay. Let's see. I guess... Oh, you know what? Gather Light and Bombardment is a pretty good turn. Yeah. So let's do that. And that. And then end the turn. Let's see. We probably want to use this other bombardment. But how do we do it? How do we do it and live? I think we just do. We do lose our Shining Strike this way. And our Venerate, which means we cannot play any more of our star cards. Is that a problem? Maybe. Maybe a little bit of a problem. Maybe it's fine. You know, maybe it's fine. We'll just lose a bunch of our good cards. Take 5 damage. Lose all our upgrades, but at the start of every turn, we go kapow. Kapow. Wait, why is that one not even upgraded? What do you mean? I played that when it was still upgrade. Even our exhausted cards became non-upgraded. I can't play Void Form this turn, unfortunately. Wait, this is 1 damage off? Oh, this is a problem. Star cards, you guys. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage. Wait. Wait, we're taking a lot of damage. Okay, ow. Why are you alive at 1 health? Don't go like that. None of you hit this guy? Okay. And 2 void forms in hand. Okay. Look, obviously that's the play. Now our cards aren't ethereal, except that these 2 are ethereal, in fact. And we're dying. Why am I dying? Thanks to the cat's bloody cobalt. Okay, we're just dying. We need this. And we live at, what, 3 health, 5 health. Ignore the fact that this guy is gonna do, like, 35 damage to me. Because he's just gonna be dead, see? We'll play Enthralled. We'll play Catastrophe? Probably. Go. Dying Star is nice, okay. Present Spear, amazing. Free cards are amazing. I love free cards. Alright, well that was a problem. We're now almost dead. But it's okay because we're about to rest. Are we fighting this elite too? Because that's the only way we get to a shop. I think we have to, you guys. It might be a problem. How do I feel about a strength potion? Probably you like it more than a dexterity potion. Dying Star, Heavenly Drill. I mean, look, we're not really doing that. I could see another Beyond Star, or the Dying Star. But it's, Begone Star. But, obviously we don't have the stars to play it. But it's ethereal, and we can play it for free with that other thing. It's a terrible idea, right? It's kind of a terrible idea. I'm gonna skip. Obviously, we have to rest. Luckily, we had the Regal Pillow. Who said that was a bad idea? Who said that was a bad relic? Not you, Relic. You're the good Relic. So let's start with Guiding Star. Draw some cards. Okay, we can't play Dying Star unless we Shining Strike. We could probably let it go, right? We could Gather Light instead. Well, we could do all of it. I guess. But maybe I preferred just Ultimate Strike. Nah, let's play this one. I'm gonna keep it. Have a chance of playing it for free later. Not enthralled. We can reflect here. That's pretty good. Bunk. Now weaken vulnerable. 9 times 4. Can we weaken? Okay, that's a lot of cards. Can give that. Glitter Stream. You're dealing 24? Okay, hold on. Is there a better way of getting block? Not really. We have a Void form in hand, I just realized. Okay, hold on. And a Bombardment. We can't play any of it because he's dealing 1,000,000 damage. But we could use Fortifier. What's in here that we could play for free? Another Void form. A few powers that won't do much. Photon Cut that would let us put Void form back in the deck. I draw both at one's next turn, which is useless. So maybe never mind about that. Alright, you know what? Glitter Stream, Catastrophe, we're doing it. And maybe we'll have to use our triple block thing. Black Hole. Royalties. Cloak of Stars, okay. Well, now we're only taking 8? No, 6? Fine, I guess that's acceptable. Two. Miscounted again, was 24. Why are you doing 27? Why are you doing that? Don't go like that. We're currently taking 6. Let's put Void form back, and I guess we're just gonna not play anything else this turn? Because I'm enthralled? It takes 6. Ow. That hurt. Why are you doing that much damage? You may be vulnerable again. Okay. I kind of thought that was gonna be the last turn. Is this more than he was doomed to 4? Hold on. Alright, we have to do this in order to Fallen Star to make him weakened. Still 24 damage. So I guess we can triple this. Okay, we're at 7 right now. Hold on. Turns into 21. If we just triple that, we'll be fine. So maybe we Void form. But we need to play this first, because it will literally end our turn right there. Also, we got the pocket watch. Alright, couple free bombardments. Let's see, what could we play with Catastrophe? Know that place? Shining Strike, Guiding Star, Defend. Or we could fish for something, right? I was the Spire Slay, it's going alright so far. This is still my first run, I mean... I'm just taking a long time as usual. The game is being a little stubborn with giving me good cards, but... Or synergistic cards. How are you though, Alistair? How are you doing tonight? Alright, what do we put there that we'd want it to play for free? Reflect, probably. Now play 3 of those, and please don't kill me. Guiding Star, okay. I didn't play Reflect, and Guiding Star is going away. 5. But now we get free bombardments. And we love that. You're well, just got back from dinner with your mom? Nice. Sounds like a fun evening. Maybe? Do you get on well? Oh, I shouldn't have done that first. My first 2 cards are free. Yeah, we'll play that. And we'll play... Do I have no? Okay, this one's a block. No, we're blocking everything exactly. Amazing. And we're killing him anyways, so who cares? That was scarier than I wish it was. Speed Potion, Festive Popper, amazing. Get another Crescent Spear. Solar Strike Plus, or Crush Under Plus. I honestly kinda like all of them. Maybe what we need is a Solar Strike Plus. For a little more star generation. But what I'm gonna take is the Crescent Spear Plus, so... Yeah, it was nice, good. Tend to keep to yourself more often than not, so it's nice to visit her every now and again. I hear that. Bread? I don't live very close to my mom. But... it definitely would be nice to visit her more often. Every 3 turns, draw a card. Every 4 turns, draw 2 additional cards. Every 3 turns, draw 1 card. Maybe? We have a lot of money. Jackpot. Deal 25 damage and add 3 random 0-cost cards into your hand. Probably not. Dark Shackles. Enemy loses 9 strength this turn and exhaust. Summon 4th. Furnace. Patter. Another Crescent Spear? Probably not. Another Crush Under? Probably not. Well... Akabeko? I guess I will... Oh, okay, hold on. What if we did take bread, you guys? Our first turn would be awful. But... then every turn after that might be incredible. Guys, I'm doing it. It's a terrible idea, I'm doing it. By the way, do we have exactly enough to buy a pendulum and remove a card? Seems like it.
Whoa.
Amazing. As if predetermined. And might get rid of Venerate, even though sometimes we do use it in emergency to play our star cards. This is a terrible deck. Who made this terrible deck?
Ah.
0 gold exactly. Amazing. Don't be afraid. It was a fight. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ida, first turn is only 2 energy. Not 1, luckily. Black hole. Crescent Spire. Give me tons of slime. Hit me for 16. Okay, hold on. We might have enough energy to actually make this work, though. Yeah, we could Bombardment, Gather Light. We could even just Bombardment Catastrophe if we want to play it really risky, not knowing whether or not we get any block. That's pretty risky. Falling Star. Then Bombardment. Actually, hold on. Crush Under. Reduces the damage to 1 times 4, which we block almost entirely. But we can't Catastrophe then. So what else do we do? Pale Blue Dot, maybe? Let me take 1 damage. Kapow. Why both void forms at once? Don't do that. It's fine though, we can at least play one of them this turn and it's gonna be amazing. Get royalties. Collision Course. Void form. Don't pinch me. Then we do Bombard number 2. And then we Glitter Stream Void form. It almost blocks everything, but it doesn't. Also, I do wish we were playing Shining Strike, but it's fine. Hold on. No, even if we play this, we can't play Dying Star. So we're not reducing the damage. Unless cut. Well, okay, this does. We get Shining Strike, Guiding Star, Cosmic Indifference, or the other order. But then we don't really play what we draw. Yeah, currently taking 6 damage, and I don't like that. Maybe we don't need a second Void form. Maybe we don't. Maybe it's fine if we don't. think we don't play this because we want to be able to play those cards next turn. Let it on top, so... Look at him rampage. Kabonk. Kabonk. Catastrophe Titan? Oh, Catastrophe. And a bunch of slime. Great, I love it. Also, what does Tuning Fork do? Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. Completely forgot I had that. Draw me some better cards. Oh yeah, Shining Strike is on top. So each slime will just draw me Shining Strike again. I mean, that's pretty good. Solar Strike is a time. Is it time for the Solar Strike? It's plus. We did just remove the basically worst version of that, so... I may as well just rest here, although there are cards I would upgrade. Maybe a Void Form. What does this do? It would retain. Like, maybe I would do that. Second Bombardment needs upgrading. Let's just make sure we win this. I think we are playing this one, so just get it out there. Oh, that's right. At first turn is only 2 energy. I should have played this one. It's way stronger. Oh, also, drink your potions. I forgot my first turn is bad. It's okay. Because every turn after is going to be amazing. Let's do Falling Star, Dying Star, Starring Star. I don't have stars for these. I can't play anything else. Except for a card that will just kind of make him stronger. We'll just throw 14 damage in there. At the cost of 2 health. And we'll just take 2 damage. Oh, and I have the, this is a big Polonus Core, Pocket Watch turn. So we got all the cards. Did we get any Void Forms? We did not. Nothing to weaken him. Okay. I do want to play Catastrophe, but... There's 2 Void Forms in here? Okay, now if the 3 cards we play are these 3, then he stays alive and he destroys me. Which is not my favorite. It's at 10. What if the 2 cards we draw are both Void Form, though? I wouldn't like that. So maybe let's not do that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Shining Strike to put it on top. Oh wait, but then we can't Photon Cut, right? Oh wait, we have Collision Course. It's perfect. Right, so we play this. And then we catastrophe. Void form, yeah. Does that stop us? No, we got both of them. And, guys, it was the exact 3 that I was talking about. It was the exact 3 cards. But it turned out amazing because we played Collision. Yeah, hi, Filks. Yeah, you called it. Free enthralled. Everybody loves free enthralled. We get to play 4 free cards. 2 left. I guess that's one of them. Deflect is the other. And it's basically dead already. And we have so much energy left. What the heck? What do I even do with this much energy? And then bombard a couple times. Free cards is gonna be Dying Star. We kind of have to. Well, we get 4. We get 4. Like, it's definitely this one. Oh, that's on the block. Then that one. Then that one. Oh, he's not doing any damage. Also, he's dead. Well, fine then. I didn't know he was dead. Hey! You can't hide. You can't hide from the bombardment. That's cheating. Royalties. We're gonna get money at the end of this, guys. Yeah, let's put that one on top. It'll be nicer to Gamba while he's vulnerable. Everything? Potions? I mean, yes. I do have potions. What would using them do? Oh, you mean like we could have used it to get more block? That's true, yeah. We still can. We can take a little bit less damage. I would love to deal 56 damage to you right now, or you know, how much would it be? We'll never know. But you are intangible, and that's rude. Quite rude. If only this was retained. If only I had the boot, yeah, that too. Ow! Couple bombardments. That is so many cards. Okay, enthralled, get out of here. Let's do that. Then we'll catastrophize. This doesn't ruin my first X cards in the turn, right? I don't think so. Glitter Stream, Guiding Star, Solar Strike. Pretty good. Which ones are gonna be good to play for free? They'll cost only 1, so it doesn't matter. Okay. It is vulnerable this turn. I can't play all these. I think. I don't actually know. Can I play all these? Probably not. How much does Gold Axe do? It's currently doing 69. 104, I mean. And if we play a couple more, it'll be even better. So we have that. 43. Okay, alright, I think we're getting there. I mean, he's just dead, so I guess we'll just play it. But I wanted to play one more card. I just couldn't decide fast enough. Proceed. We won! We did it! Amazing, we won with the region. It's possible. Who would have thought it's possible? I've had enough of your poor manners. Something we can both agree on. Retort, let's dance! Easy? Yeah, that was pretty easy for him. Spend more than 1,000 gold at the merchant. Ka-ching. Elite hunter, killed 3 or more? What? When do you ever not kill 3 or more elites? There's probably like upgrades into a higher tier badge, right? We hadn't played royalties before. Or blood-soaked rose. We didn't even unlock anything. You knew I'd win today? Thank you. Thank you for your faith.